Look, though, I think out of the two of them, though, that Tank, still with that. You know, I watched Tank. Be feeling like he'd be losing the fight, though.
Or like eventually just run
and just get
away from.
Boxing fans, hold on tight. The clash we've all been waiting for is almost here. Two undefeated champions, Gervonta Tank Davis and Shakur Fearless Stevenson, will step into the ring to battle for the unified lightweight title. This isn't just a fight, it's a defining moment in boxing history. A night where legends are made and the future of the sport is rewritten. Buckle up, because we're about to break down this epic showdown. Let's start by understanding the fighters behind the gloves. Gervonta Davis, a name synonymous with power, was born and raised in Baltimore.
That's the name. Next thing is always titled, "Come on, nigga, I don't care." It's either two things. You're going to get older, you're going to die young.
Yeah.
Don't die young.
Davis's story is one of resilience, rising from a tough neighborhood to become one of boxing's biggest stars. With a jaw-dropping record of including his nickname, Tank couldn't be more fitting. When Davis enters the ring, it's not just a fight, it's a storm waiting to hit. Shakur Stevenson, on the other hand, is a fighter cut from a different cloth. Born in Newark, New Jersey, Shakur Stevenson's rise to fame has been all about precision and perfection. His comparisons to Floyd Mayweather aren't just hype, they're a testament to his defensive mastery and strategic brilliance.
And size, and the biggest similarities between them would be their speed and ability to counterpunch. Davis doesn't hit you without you seeing it coming, but he does it at the perfect moments when he isn't going.
With a perfect record of Stevenson is the epitome of a thinking fighter. His game is about controlling the narrative inside the ring. Floyd Mayweather said this is a classic matchup between power and skill. Gervonta has the knockout power, but Shakur is a master of defense and technique. It's going to be an exciting fight that tests both of their abilities to the fullest.
And to be honest, the resumes are very comparable. Tank has only held a primary world title in one division in his career, and that was super featherweight. He did so twice with stoppages over.
In our second highlight, this isn't just another boxing match, it's a battle for supremacy in one of the most stacked divisions in boxing. The lightweight division is filled with talent, from Devin Haney to Vasily Lomachenko. But this fight will decide.
Fight in boxing is that Stevenson is one of the best defenders in recent memory. His ability to hit and not get hit is at levels most can't even comprehend.
Who truly reigns supreme. And make no mistake, when the stakes are this high, the pressure is on. For both fighters, this fight is about more than belts, it's about legacy. For Davis, it's a chance to prove he's the most dangerous man in the lightweight division. For Stevenson, it's an opportunity to silence the critics who say he hasn't faced a real challenge. And for fans, this is the kind of fight that gets us on our feet, shouting at the TV, living every punch and counterpunch. Now let's talk about the real chess match here. The styles. Gervonta Davis is all about power. He's the kind of fighter who doesn't just win, he dominates.
But like how I put hands on him, that's the type of ass whooping I want to put on somebody July 6th. But when you go like 6-7 rounds to brutalize somebody, it's better for me personally.
That is it.
His uppercut, a weapon of destruction. His relentless forward pressure is like watching a tank roll through enemy lines. Then we have Shakur Stevenson, a fighter who embodies finesse. His defense is like a steel wall. Opponents swing, they miss, and before they know it, Stevenson's landed a counterpunch they didn't even see coming. So, what happens when unstoppable power meets unbreakable defense? That's the million-dollar question. Can Davis land the big shot that puts Stevenson to sleep? Or will Stevenson frustrate Davis, picking him apart round by round? He told Mike Tyson said Gervonta's got the bombs, no question. But Shakur's defense is as sharp as a razor. This fight is all about who can land their shots first without getting hit too much.
Shakur is good enough to beat anyone you put him in with.
Checks himself down low.
Oh, big left hand up top. A+ performance from Shakur.
You know,
Let's not forget, this fight isn't just about skills, it's about pride. Over the years, Davis and Stevenson have built a rivalry that's as entertaining outside the ring as it is inside. On social media, Davis has accused Stevenson of being overrated, claiming he's never faced a fighter of real caliber. Stevenson, never one to back down, fired back saying Davis is a one-trick pony who relies solely on his power. These back and forths have turned up the heat, making this fight one of the most anticipated showdowns in recent boxing history. Boxing experts are already making their predictions. Some believe Davis's knockout power gives him the edge. If Tank lands clean, it could be lights out for Stevenson. Others argue that Stevenson's ring IQ and defensive skills are the ultimate trump card. After all, you can't knock out what you can't hit. Fans, too, are divided. The debate has taken over forums, Twitter, and even YouTube comment sections. Canelo Alvarez said Shakur's patience and discipline are his strongest traits, while Gervonta has the power to end the fight in an instant. Both are great fighters, and this will be a real test of who has the better strategy. Behind every great fight is an intense training camp. Davis has been working on his timing and footwork, knowing he'll need to close the distance to land his power shots. His camp is all about maximizing his explosiveness.
Waves it up, and this one is over. Gervonta Davis has become a 3-division world champion and a moonsault to bat. What a finish!
Meanwhile, Stevenson's camp is focused on simulation. Sparring with power punches, he's preparing to neutralize Davis's aggression with precision and endurance. Every move, every punch is calculated to perfection. This fight isn't just about belts, it's about rewriting history. A win for Davis solidifies his reputation as the most feared lightweight in the world. A win for Stevenson proves he's more than just a defensive genius, he's a complete fighter, ready to take on any challenge. But a loss? That could change everything. In boxing, an undefeated record is sacred. Losing means rebuilding, rethinking, and sometimes starting over. Deontay Wilder said, Gervonta's explosive power is something to be feared, but Shakur's ring IQ and footwork will make him a tricky opponent. Whoever controls the pace will have the edge in this one. Let's imagine fight night. When the bell rings, what can we expect?
Aaron's doing a good job task for any fighter. Whoa!
Shakur turned him around and now the headshots come in. Able to get around the guard.
Davis will likely come out strong, looking to land that one big punch. Stevenson, however, will aim to frustrate Davis, keeping him at bay with his jab and movement. The first few rounds will set the tone. If Davis can close the gap early, it could be a short night. But if Stevenson controls the distance, we might witness a masterclass in boxing strategy. Skill, power, strategy, and drama. It's the kind of matchup that reminds us why we love boxing. 2 champions, 2 styles, 1 unified title.
Davis trying to finish off Gamboa. Over missiles, down goes Gamboa. And this one is over. Gervonta Davis.
Who will rise and who will fall? Now it's your turn, boxing fans. Who do you think has the edge? Gervonta Tank Davis or Shakur Fearless Stevenson? Drop your predictions in the comments below and let's get the conversation started. Davis vs. Stevenson.